Welcome to a story you've never heard like this before. A story that began thousands of years ago, before there were pumpkins, costumes, candy, or haunted houses. Before Halloween was even called Halloween. Back when bonfires lit the night, people wore animal skins to scare off ghosts, and they believed the spirits of the dead could walk the earth. This is not a fictional story. This is the real history of Halloween. A story filled with ancient secrets, forgotten rituals, powerful transformations, and the truth behind what we now call the spookiest night of the year. But wait, this is not just a history lesson. This is also an amazing way to improve your English. So if you are learning English, if you want to improve your listening, your vocabulary, your fluency, then this story is perfect for you because I will speak slowly, clearly, emotionally, and explain every detail in simple English so you can learn English in a powerful way while enjoying an epic story. I will blow your mind. You will never see Halloween the same way again. Let's begin. Part 1. The origins of Halloween before it was called Halloween. The story of Halloween begins more than 2,000 years ago. Not in America, not in Hollywood, not in supermarkets or haunted houses. It begins in a land of fog, forests, and fire. It begins in ancient Celtic lands in what is now known as Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and parts of northern France. These ancient people were called the Celts, pronounced Celts, and they didn't have Instagram or iPhones. They had the earth, the sky, the wine, the moon, and a deep belief in nature and the spirit world. To the Celts, life was full of magic, mystery, and fear, and the most powerful day of the year was October 31st, the night of the festival called Samhain, pronounced Sign. What was Samhain? Samhain was the Celtic New Year's Eve, the final day of the year, because for them, the new year didn't start in January. It began in November with the dark cold winter, so October 31st marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the season of death. But here's the powerful part. The Celts believed that on this one night, the night of Samhain, the veil between the living and the dead disappeared. They believed the spirit world opened and ghosts, ancestors, and dark forces could walk among the living. It was the most dangerous and most magical night of the year. Why were they so afraid? Because they believed that spirits would come back to visit their homes, bring messages from the other world, or cause harm, sickness, and trouble. So, the Celts had to protect themselves. But they didn't have garlic or crosses or horror movies. They used fire rituals, disguises, and offerings to survive the night. On Samhain night, giant sacred bonfires were lit on the hills. People believed that fire could scare away evil spirits. Everyone from the village would come together. They would bring the bones of animals and throw them into the flame.